Hello everybody, I'm going to show you a simple scenario of using Ninja for code review in Pega project. I will use Atlassian product stack for the purpose of this demo. In a real project, other similar tools may be used depending on what product stack is adopted by a team. Imagine that as a Pega developer you were assigned a task in Jira to make some changes to a Pega application. Let's take a closer look at the task itself. This is an improvement. Its identifier is NGA425, and its description states that you should update DCR context and use it to determine case type appropriate for specific request processing based on its category. So, the task is clear, let's start. The first thing to do is to add a property on a class representing DCR context of our application. I will give it the name of case types and change its type to value group. Just ordinary steps for developing something with Pega platform. Here we are. Now click Save button. Note that check-in dialog differs from the standard one. The message is split into three fields: task ID, name, and additional comment. Just below the task ID field, you can see three links representing tasks recently used by me. Our task is not present in the list of recently used tasks, so let's type 425 into task ID field. Superb! Our task ID and its summary are retrieved from Jira. Note that you can't change summary, but you can provide additional comment. I will leave additional comment blank this time. I will go on with implementing required changes. First, I will update data transform used to set up DCR context for a demo application. Note that with Ninja Code Review tool, enhanced commit message form appears inside a Save As dialog as well. It enables change tracking for rules being saved to the next rule set version. We'll see it later. You can see that NGA425 is now shown on the list of recent tasks. Let's select it by clicking on a link. Fine. Let's add one row to a data transform to initiate the list of case types with one record. Check-in, done, perfect. Now I'm going to change some more rules, a declare expression and a when rule, and also add one new when rule. Note that you'll get an error message if you try to change a rule without providing task ID. Okay, I'll fix it. Done, fine. Deprecated when rule upgrade plan is blocked. Now I will create a new when rule is specific case type defined that will check whether specific case type is defined for a given request category. And finally, I will change declare expression case to launch to use DCR context to retrieve case type to process given request category. It seems I'm done with the task and it's time to send it for review. Oh my god, he forgot to write down the list of modified rules. He will now spend another 5 minutes preparing the task for review, someone may have screamed. Don't worry, sending task for review with Ninja is as easy as clicking a couple of links. Let's switch back to Jira. Note that Jira shows that the number of commits were introduced and the number of branches were created. So, just click Create Review and that's all. Review object was created in Crucible. As I have mentioned earlier, I use Atlassian stack of products for purpose of this demo, but a variety of other similar products may be used. Now I'll transition my task to review in Jira to request someone from my team to take a look at what I have just changed in the application. Fortunately, our LSA Elizabeth agreed to make a review of my task. So she presses Start Review and navigates to Crucible. There she can see the list of rules being created or modified under this task. Rules are organized according to owning rule set and class structure. Each rule is represented by human-readable text file with NGA extension. For each rule, div is shown that highlights lines and specific tokens being modified. For example, you can see that rule set version was modified. It means that rule was saved as from previous rule set version. line added to the data transform is highlighted. Such change tracking for rules being saved to the next rule set version is possible due to providing task ID inside Save As dialog, as I have mentioned earlier. Elizabeth decides that it would be nice to add one more case type to application's DCR context. So she leaves a comment and marks it as requiring resolution. Then she reviews other rules and finally switches back to Jira to reject my task. Okay, no problem. All I need is to click Start Progress and fix Elizabeth's remarks. As soon as all remarks are eliminated, I will just send my task to review again. Elizabeth returns, clicks Start Review, and verifies that I have fixed her remark. Note that with such tools as Crucible, it is possible to see both the difference of current version of a rule from initial state of a rule and the difference with previous state being reviewed. That is all. Review is completed, task is closed, and the team is happy. For more information about Ninja, please visit us at pegadevops.com or join our group in LinkedIn.